So hi and welcome back, and it's been a while and I've not done any film photography over the past few weeks, so I'm literally going to go through some of my photographs over the past few years. Now I've been really started doing film photography about 3 years ago, and it was during the bad times, and I went out with some expired film, and I just looked at the video now. I'm going to put a link to it in the description, but I've got 148 views on it, which is wonderful. Mind you, I only get that now on some of them. So I'm literally going to scroll through. I've done a search for pictures on my hard drive that are in the film folder. So I don't know what they are in the sense of what film I was using, because they're all labelled up within the different folders, and that I've been going through all the different folders and stuff, which has been a bit of a pain. So I've done a search for them. So and I'm just going to pick out a few as I scroll through. So it just so happens I know what this one is, and this is the when I was in Manchester and I crossed a bridge, and the film was XP2 Super Processing ID11 at 200 ISO. But trust me, I won't remember them all, but you can just see, I mean, this is one of my favourite shots. I must get some printed, and I must get some put up in my house, because I've got these two Doctor Who posters up and I hate them, and I'm going to take them down anyway. Not that I'm not a fan of Doctor Who anymore, it's just the fact that they are getting so old and tatty. So that's the other thing. So, and I really enjoyed the time in Manchester with this. I was actually up there preparing for a documentary, which I'm now in the process of making, and this one I know is HP5, and it's just so incredible. I don't know why this one's so small. It may be the fact that this is like a reduced size. I think it's been reduced in size, but you can see just how nice that is. I mean, just the tones and stuff, and it's just really nice. It was taken on my Casino 19 to 35 lens as well. So some of them I will remember, some of them I won't remember. This one was taken, I think, on Fomapan when we push processed it last winter when I was out working late. Let's have a look. So let's go through some of these. Hold on a second. I just see, where was it? No. I remember I did a walk through London, and there were some shots I did. These are the ones of, this is taken the same day. These ones here on the HP5. And you can see they're all different variants. Now, what I'm doing now is I've gone back to Affinity Photo, and I'm actually editing my stuff in Affinity Photo. I found the problem with the light table. I was getting inconsistency where I can be really accurate and get the tones to look similar within each photograph within the edit. So as I say, that's what I've started doing now, because I found light table, although a nice piece of software, it's a bit difficult to the process can be done much faster in Affinity Photo. So I've gone back to that. Okay, scroll through, and some of these, I think this one here, this one was taken on Christmas Day, and it was taken from a Minolta X something or other, which is sat on the shelf over there. But you can see the bokeh balls are really good. I have to cut out again with this lens. I gave it a bit of a bad review, but the bokeh balls look fantastic on there. And again, so when I do the actual artwork for each of the different shots, they're sometimes in the folders as well. Again, this one was Christmas Day, and the little shop there saved my Christmas lunch, because I was on my own Christmas Day, and I had to get some tinfoil for my my chicken, Christmas chicken, because my family were ill with the illness. Okay, now I do like these type of shots, and this was expired film. I don't know which one it was though. I don't think it was. It might have been a Konica, or it may have been a C200. I'm not sure, but again, I really like these type of moody photographs. As I say, I don't know when that may have been Christmas Day as well, actually, and likewise that one there. And I've literally got, I say, over the past 3 years, I've taken hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photographs, and it's sometimes remembering where they are. Now this one, I think, is now close to where I work on a Thursday. And yes, it is, I think. Yeah, that's close to where I work, so I won't say much more about that. It definitely is close to where I work. I remember going out before a tour, and that was there. And I'm looking at these shots now, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what, these haven't been scanned very well at all. And this was the time that I was using a light table. So I'm glad I've gone back to Affinity Photograph. And let's go through. That's my friend Mark. I remember rushing. Oh, it's a different type of image file. That's probably a TIFF. That's why. When I went out with I think it was a 250D, and that's the day I think my Olympus packed up, which I repaired later. So literally just going through these, and this was Covent Garden. I'm trying to find some shots that really stand out to me anyway, you know. And this one, that was taken, it's quite striking. It was taken on the Rowley 25 ISO film. And that was a great day. It was a bit overcast. It was a bit dull for that type of film, but I still got some lovely shots. I mean, you see how, that's really cool. So, and I've barely got through any of these at all. This is interesting. Okay, so these are screen captures. I don't know how they've got in the mix, but these are screen captures from the feature film The Boy Who Turned Yellow, who I made a documentary about. It's a Children's Film Foundation film. So, and that's why. And I think it was because, it's because I was actually down there taking film photographs. I might have used it in the screen capture, but these shots were used in the documentary. I'm just trying to go through. What on earth is all this? Army cadets on Armed Forces Day, and they got the veterans as well there. That's quite a nice shot. It's funny how years later you go over and look back on your photographs and you just pass them up, and then when you see them a while later, you just realise, that's actually really quite nice. And that is one quite nice. So these ones were taken on some expired slide film. I've done another film, but I don't know what to do. I've taken it, but I haven't had it developed yet. It's just a case of cost. And this is when I've just take the shots for the cover photograph for YouTube. And that was when I was testing out the different types of film developer. And I ended up throwing this 510 Pyro away. It was just oh dear. The problem was with it was just so sticky and got everywhere, and it was so difficult to use. But you can just pull the Rodinal out, pull the ID11 out. It wasn't, that's what it was. So literally, that's when I was in Portugal, and so I've also put when I've done the lens test, these go in the film photography file as well. And this photograph here, I took, this was taken on Ektar 25, the colour film, back in the, when would it have been? Must have been the early mid-90s. Just if I found out the date Ektar come out, it was literally weeks after it reached these shores in the UK. I used that, and I used it in the winter. It was probably the worst time to use it, but I got a great shot with it anyway. So, and these are all, I think you've seen these before. These are taken on Konica film back in the, that'd have been the 1990s, late 1990s, probably 2000. So there's a whole variant of photographs I've taken over the time, and it's taken me to many different places. That's another one. Right, that's another one of the same kid, but a few years before. So and this is when I went out with Cameron and done some photographs with him, and we looked at each other's results and stuff with some expired film. So there's a whole host of different stuff I've done over the years, and I just really enjoy doing it, and I will be out and do some more soon. But I've actually had no time, and this is kind of rushed, and I've only been a tiny way through the photographs I've got. So anyway, I hope you like that little look at some of the photographs I've taken over the past three plus years. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.